Metropolitan Community Church's Council of Elders statement on trans and non-binary rights. And what does God require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. Micah chapter 6, verse 8. The Council of Elders stands in solidarity with our trans and non-binary siblings around the world. We recognise that gender diversity is part of the human story, from the two-spirited people of First Nations to the Hijra, who are recognised as third gender by the Supreme Court in India. With a stroke of a pen, President Trump targeted the lives of trans and non-binary folk in the USA. The T and the Q have been removed from the Stonewall Inn National Park's website, as have all related resources. The US Passport Office is now issuing passports based on a person's birth certificate, regardless of their subsequent transition and stated sex on the application form. Access to gender-affirming care and support for trans youth is being stripped away. We recognise that transphobia is flourishing in other parts of the world also, and that the actions of the president will embolden others to be more vocal and active in their oppression of trans rights. The Council of Elders calls upon all our congregations to support our trans and non-binary siblings. Some will be in danger if they speak out themselves. Here are some of the ways that you can make a difference. Take time to educate yourself about trans issues and identify what will help your congregation to be a safe place for trans people. Honour International Trans Visibility Day, which happens on the 31st of March, Non-Binary People's Day on the 14th of July, as well as International Transgender Day of Remembrance, which is marked on the 20th of November in some countries and the 29th of January in others. Support local trans groups and see what other resources are available for trans people in your area. Understand why using the correct pronoun is important. Join campaigns to challenge anti-trans legislation in your state or country. And commit to praying regularly for trans and non-binary rights and for those individuals that you know. Our trans and non-binary siblings should be able to live fully as themselves, seeing their lives reflected, protected, and honoured in society. Let us all in MCC make sure that that happens in all our churches around the world. In peace and blessing, Reverend Elder Cecilia Eggleston, Moderator, England. Elder Hattie Alexander Key, USA. Reverend Elder Mark Bird, USA. Reverend Elder Noktula Kladla, South Africa. Elder Velma Garcia, USA. Reverend Elder Rich Hendricks, USA. Reverend Elder Aaron Miller, USA. Reverend Elder Eleni Saralegui Caraballo, Cuba. Reverend Elder Stuart Sutherland, Australia.